Hi lovelies, I'm Ariel and this is Maven Unmasked, and welcome to your weekly reading for February 13th through February 19th of 2017. To all of you who I met at Karma Fest this past weekend, thank you so much. It was truly an honor and a blessing to meet with you, to read for you, to hold sacred space with you. I am just so honored and happy to know you. So welcome to Maven Unmasked, and again, thank you so very much. I hope you enjoyed your experience. This week, I will be using 3 decks. I will be using the Lumina Tarot, the Connected and Free Oracle, and the Gods and Titans Oracle by Stacey DeMarco with artwork by Jimmy Manton. I'm really trying to get more in touch with the Divine Masculine energy. So I really thought this would be a great deck to use this week. And I feel like we're going to be needing a lot of that in the next week or two as well. So that's why I picked that. I have already drawn cards because I tried to record this video like 3 times, but my phone kept like cutting me off saying storage was full. So I am not reshuffling. I am just going to go with what the universe has already given us. So I invite you to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, and in through your nose and out through your mouth. Really ground and center yourself. Raise your energy. Feel the energy around you. Focus on what you need to know most for the week ahead. Invite in your angels, your ancestors, your guides, your loved ones in spirit, any deity you would like to work with, your spirit animals, etc., to give us a message for our best and highest good this week. Alrighty. So the first card we have here is the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups. And I love the depiction of this card because this is exactly where we are right now. We had the lunar eclipse, full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Leo on February 10th. And we'll be coming up to a new moon solar eclipse on February 26th. And we're here right now. We're in the space between eclipses. Okay, which is a very powerful time for manifesting. So I would encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity. And it also very much feels like this is a powerful time for expressing your personal will, for expressing your personal truth, your personal desires, really picking up the pace, getting things going, moving. A lot of our planets are in masculine signs right now as well. So again, more of that dynamic, motivated, forward moving energy is with us this week. So really take advantage of this opening, take advantage of this window. We do have a new gateway, a new portal that's going to be opening with these eclipses, as they do every year. But an eclipse is the time to really, again, get motivated and to get moving, to get going. With the full moon in the sign of Leo, it was all about passion. So really, again, drive energy. Any crystals or stones that you work with that can help to do this. So bloodstone, orange calcite, carnelian, let's see. What else is good? Not so much the grounding stones, even though the grounding will be very important, but I very much feel like the juicy, motivational, go get 'em energy kind of stones. So again, the carnelian, the bloodstone, and the orange calcite this week. But it is a powerful time for manifesting your goals, your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. And really putting that joyous energy into your manifesting. I feel the need to say, get out of the I want and get into just the feeling of the beauty of the manifesting. Okay. The next card we have is Justice. Okay. Justice. So karma. Things will be evening out, balancing out this week. Justice will level her scales. So maybe if you've been treated very unfairly as of late, things will start to come into balance for you. The wrongs will start to be righted. But remember, I also feel the need to say as well that karma is a continuous loop. So not only what you do will come back to you, what you put out is what you get back. It goes in a loop. Also, weighing between your head and your heart. Some of you may be dealing with that, struggling with that, and you may have to come through some harsh realizations or harsh truths this week in regards to what your head is saying versus what your heart is saying. I also feel the need to say, is justice really blind? Is justice really blind? I feel the need to say to take your blinders off of any situations that you're going through, to really see things for what they are, especially with eclipse energy. All of the energy is magnified. It's so much more intense. We're in the space in between right now. And also eclipses, they kind of shadow things. So all may not be revealed as of yet, if that makes sense. Okay. But really in your manifesting in this space between eclipses, are you manifesting with your head, or are you manifesting with your heart, or are you having an equal balance of both? Okay. The next card we have is the Three of Cups. So lots of positive emotion this week, lots of things to celebrate. Maybe this karmic justice that comes around, maybe that's something that you've been wishing for. Again, maybe somebody's wronged you and now things are starting to turn right again. Maybe there's a court case that's coming up that you may win, things of that nature. But it will be time and cause to celebrate. I also feel like this has to do with longevity. So whatever this is, it will it will have longevity. Whatever this karma is, it's coming back to you in a positive manner. It will have longevity. Okay. I also feel like this will be a very hearty time, a very hearty thing. But yes, to go out, celebrate, have fun, to relax, to laugh a little, to let go of those tensions. And I know in a few readings we kept talking about the three. So celebrating your accomplishments with friends, with your business partners, your significant others, but celebrating something coming in three. The next card we have is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this particular Seven of Pentacles, it speaks to me of trials and tribulations, and I get that from the thorns of the cactus. Okay, so the cactus, is protecting itself. That's why it has all these barbs and spines, but it's still growing, it's still living, it's still breathing, it's still creating something beautiful. So I feel the need to say, make sure your energy is protected this week. Be mindful of being hostile with others because you're trying to protect your energy. So be mindful of that. Also, the Seven of Pentacles is about harvest. So again, the reaping what you sow. Justice and the Seven of Pentacles, harvest. Okay, so it's like we'll be harvesting what we've been trying to manifest with these moon phases in the last few moons. And we'll finally have the justice that we've been seeking, or the answers we've been seeking, the results we've been seeking. And it's also time to reflect on and celebrate the wishes that you have had that have come true, to celebrate those victories you've already had. I also feel the need to say, act like you already have your manifestation. Don't be doubtful. Don't doubt the work. Don't doubt the universe. Don't doubt the manifestation. That's not to say it may not come to you in a different way or roundabout way or form, but just to act as if you've already done it. You already have it. Say, when I am, or I have, I am, positive affirmations that are in the here and now, not in the future, if that makes sense. And the shadow card for this is the Empress. So nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, taking care of others, nurturing your dreams and your goals and your wishes, your manifestations, really in this space between new moon, eclipses, really focusing on your healing, your protection, how you can grow and what you need in this time. Okay. So let's get our Connected and Free Oracle card. And I feel like I want it to be you. Okay. Pleasure and pain. I feel like we got this fairly recently. Pleasure and pain. Okay. So with this justice, the weighing of the head and the heart, what you know you should do, per se, in your head may cause you, you know, pain, but in your heart you want to feel pleasure, or vice versa. Let's say you're debating on whether you should stay in a relationship or not. Your head may be telling you, no, like it's not good for you, you know, it's not working anymore, whatever it is, but your heart is still yearning. Your heart still wants that love, and those beautiful feelings, those beautiful emotions. But are you unlocking the door to your pleasure, or are you unlocking the door to your pain? And to be mindful of that in your manifesting, to be mindful of that in your reflection of what you've harvested. Is, you know, what you've harvested, is it bringing you pleasure or is it bringing you pain? And if it's bringing you pain, to let that go, to work through that, to release that. The Empress, nurturing yourself through the pleasure and through the pain. Very interesting. It also feels like, where do you want to put your focus in between eclipses? Where do you want to put your focus? So just be mindful. It's a choice. It's an option. Which key do you pick? Which door do you choose to unlock? Interesting message. All right. God's, ooh, no, no, no. That's too many of you. So I guess they're like way over there. I can't get to them from how I'm arranged. So let's just go with the ones we have. All right, gods and titans, give us a message to wrap this up. Who wants to work with us this week as we're dealing with this pleasure and the pain? I also feel like with the pleasure and the pain, as you're manifesting, as you're doing the work, it may not always be 100% joyous experience. If you're building a business, or if you're, I don't know, trying to have children, raising children, whatever it is that you're doing, you know, there's balance there, pleasure and pain, good and bad, light and dark, and it's about knowing and pushing past the pain to get to what you're trying to manifest and create. So that Eight of Pentacles, that hard work, that drive, that willpower, even though, like, let's say you're working out, let's say you're trying to lose weight, and it's, you know, you're running and you're lifting weights and all of this stuff, and your body physically feels it, and you may be in pain and need to ice or soak in some Epsom salt at the end of the day. But the pleasure will come. You know, the results will come in a few weeks, few months, a year down the line, when you get to see the physical results that you've achieved. Okay. So. I don't know who this deity is, I'll be honest. But we have a Garuda for travel, traveling. So this is definitely speaking of movement. Things are definitely moving, whether we want them to or not. The universe, the earth continues to spin. It could mean that we'll be traveling from a state of pain into pleasure, or from pleasure into pain. We may be traveling towards, again, finding that balance. Or maybe for some of you may be taking a trip with some friends and celebrating something. So movement, travel, and seeing, reflecting, as you focus on the Seven of Pentacles and what you've harvested. Reflect back on the travels that you've made, on your journey, you know, in this harvesting. What would you do differently? Would you take the Greyhound bus instead of the train? Would you use a little bit more of this or less of that now that you've harvested, and see how things have grown? What have you learned in your travels? What have you harvested from your travels? The cycle of karma, it's you know, it travels, it comes back around. What you're manifesting in these eclipses, we've come from here with the lunar eclipse, and we're traveling, we're here right now, and then February 26th we're going to be here. So Very interesting message, very beautiful message this week. Again, celebrate your accomplishments, and just be mindful of what you're harvesting. What doors are you unlocking? But I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked with your weekly reading for February 13th through February 19th of 2017. If you'd like to get a reading with me, please be sure to book a reading with me on my website, which is mavenunmasked.com. You still have until February 14th to save 10% off of a reading with me with the promo code LIGHTWORKER10. So LIGHTWORKER10. And all of my love readings are on sale right now at the moment. One more quick announcement. I have introduced something on my website for purchase that is called a spirituality chat Skype session. So what that is basically anything you want to talk about spiritually. You want to talk or know a little bit about past lives. You want to figure out how to work with your chakras more, how to connect with Deity more, any of that kind of thing. And we'll have a Skype session. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, grab your stones, grab your cards. I'll grab mine, that's for sure. And we will sit and chat about all of these wonderful metaphysical and spiritual things. But I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked. Have a great week, lovelies. Bye.